what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Brown House Experience. My name is Donnell Brown, and I'm joined by my beautiful co-host, Tia Brown, and you are watching Pat TV on Can TV. I can't forget about our other half of our team in the back, Nicole Scott and Trey Brown, holding it down on the ones and twos. You know, they'll be taking some calls for us today. So you're watching Channel 21. And we're about to get into the show. If at any time you want to watch us online, you can call us in, or just check out the online at www.cantv.org/hotline. That is www.cantv.org/hotline. You also can call in at any time with any questions that you may want to ask us at 312-738-1060. That's 312-738-1060. All right, let's get into what we came to get into today. All right, so this is our first show, and we want to kind of explain a little bit about, you know, what the Brown House really is, who we are, a background, and the things that we do. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Tia Brown. Go ahead, Tia.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on our first show. We appreciate you. So let me give you a little background about the Brown House Experience. So we are currently going into our third year of existence. We are basically an organization that helps the kids that need it most. We have after school programs where we target kids that have behavior management issues. We engage them in STEM, art, health activities weekly in our after school programs. They're called Brilliant Brown Beauties and Brilliant Brown Bows, which is coming soon. Mr. Brown will be handling that side.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We also do free community events. We do free interactive mobile stations where we actually take our stations on the road. So we did a D4G backpack giveaway where we did the station for free. We did a popsicle stick make and take for free at the backpack giveaway. So we do all kinds of things for kids, the community, just to uplift as many people as we possibly can. We also have an event coming up, our 80s, 90s karaoke, trivia, and costume contest event. So please go to our website at The Brown House Experience, and I'll pull it up for you right here. And all of it is gone. You can go to www.thebrownhouseexperience.com. And here you go. Here's our website right here. You can check out everything about all of our events, everything that we have going on. We have testimonials from our girls. Everything. You can get it all from right here on our website.
Yeah, please be sure to check that out, man. We put a lot of time into it. I know my co-host put a lot of time into doing it. As you can see, the nice pretty colors and everything, right? So make sure you do check that out at www.thebrownhouseexperience.com. So earlier you kind of heard me talk about Pat TV. What is Pat TV? And right now I'm going to go ahead and give you a background of what Pat TV really is. So first and foremost, Pat was the name that we came up with. It is first an acronym, but Pat is the name we came up with because that's the name of my late mother. She holds a spot that's dear to my heart. We always used to talk about, you know, some of the things that the acronym stands for. So we wanted to kind of bring that into fruition and show everybody in our community. So the first letter that we'll speak about, or I'll speak about, is perception. And it is really what you perceive, how you view your experiences that has happened to you. All right. So the next letter that we want to cover is accept. And how do you accept those views that you've been through, those experiences? Is it a negative way? Is it a positive way? All right. What you choose to accept versus what you choose to reject. All right. And by accepting certain things, it kind of changes you into a certain person, or it really ends up who you are. All right, and that's leading us to our next word, which is to transform. Those first two can really transform you into being a positive person or a negative person. It's all about, you know, what you perceive, how you view things, and what you choose to accept as your true reality, which transforms you into a greater individual. So,
well said, Mr. Brown. Well said.
Appreciate it.
So next up, we want to give you a brief background about us. I've been teaching for 15 years with Chicago Public Schools. I have 3 degrees. I have everything possible, but I want to get out of the classroom and work with kids hands-on to show them what the world is really like. So yes, I do everything in my classroom that I teach my girls after school and during our community events. But I think I could make a bigger impact if we were able to do the Brown House Experience activities all the time. So that's what our goal is eventually.
So yeah, she's being modest right now. This lady right here is she can one up anybody that I know. I can go on and on. We can use this whole 30 minutes to talk about her accolades and just her as a beautiful spirit, as a beautiful person. A little bit about myself. I've been teaching for 12 years. I actually grew up in Maywood, Illinois. I was a 3-sport athlete, standout athlete. I went to college, Millikan University, in which I played 2 sports, football and baseball, and actually ended up playing professionally overseas for the Dresden Monarchs. Came back home and fell into teaching. I've taught everything from kindergarten to 12th grade, from math to physical education, you name it. So again, going back to that acronym PAT, it's all about those experiences and what you choose to do with it. And we both took those experiences, and now we're trying to make a better lane for our kids in a more of a hands-on position. All right.
So now we have our first guest. She is someone that was mentored by me, the Brown House Experience. She had I'll let her tell you. Our first guest is Chardonnay Pinkney.
Yeah.
Come on up, Chardonnay. Clap it up for Chardonnay. All right, Chardonnay. Thank you for joining us, ma'am. How are you?
Good.
Are you nervous?
nervous?
You're all right.
Yes.
You're all right. So, Chardonnay, I'm going to ask Chardonnay a few questions because I want you all to have a little background about the type of girls that we target. We love these girls because they end up being the leaders. The girls who terrorize the classrooms and you think that they won't be anything. If someone grabs them and catches them before, they will. So that's what we need more of, and that's what we try to do at the Brown House Experience. Catch those kids that everybody thinks everybody's giving up on. We want those kids. So Chardonnay is going to first tell us a little bit about her background prior to meeting me. How would you describe how you behaved?
My behavior was off the chain. I was disrespectful to older people. I liked to fight a lot. I had a smart mouth. I talked back. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing correct. I did have a history with a lot of violence and things like that.
So why do you think you did those things back then?
Because I felt that couldn't nobody tell me anything, and that I was in a double digits, which is 16 and 17. I felt that I was grown and I can do what I want to do and can't nobody tell me nothing about it. And it was just driving me to do whatever I wanted to do, and I did what I wanted to do.
All right. Now, do you have any questions for me before I go on to my second step?
Yes. I wanted to know, what was your biggest struggle?
Well, I think even though I have a lot of education, I think my biggest struggle was entering Lane Tech High School after leaving an elementary school. I went to Spencer, which I love Spencer, but I don't feel like I was fully equipped to enter Lane with all of the things that I needed to succeed. So I struggled a lot my freshman year in math and things like that I didn't have a strong basis in because of the school that I went to prior to. So, and not to say that my school was bad, it was, but not to say the teachers weren't teaching, but they had to teach to a certain kid. And I was a little bit higher, so I kind of got left beside the wayside because I was higher than everybody, so nobody taught to me. They taught to the kids below me. So I would think that would be my biggest struggle. So I do have another question for you. How did I impact your life?
The first time I met you, it was I kinda could like open up to you, explain like what was I not getting, like how can I overcome my obstacle of being disrespectful. And with me and you spending one-on-one times together, it was like, okay, I can really open up to her. And like she was explaining to me like, this is not how I get around. This is not how I become successful in life. And she showed me a lot of things that made me see it like, yeah, this is not what I want to do. So I had to change it around.
Okay, now we gotta hype it up a little bit. Now we're about to have a little hot seat. I'm going to give you a word and you have to tell me the first thing that pops in your head. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, first, Chicago.
Cheese.
Cheese. Mrs. Brown.
Educational.
What about school?
Smart.
Future.
Present.
Chardonnay.
Intelligent.
All right, all right. I feel like that was a great way to end it. Thank you so much, Chardonnay. See, that went so well. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your story. Next up, we have our first guest, which happens to be Athletic Connection, of course. Yay! And we have our host, Donnell Brown, back to tell us a little bit about AK.
Okay. That's what I'm
Let's switch. Yep. Excuse us, everybody.
All right. So, just a little bit of background about Athletic Connection and, who we are, what we've done in the community. So, first and foremost, our mission statement is to promote athleticism and scholarship in youth by providing positive role models who exhibit sportsmanship and academic expertise. So, in other words, we take people that are cut from our cloth, people that are our youth that we teach in our areas, and we basically take them by the hand and show them step by step on what you can do, outside of a school base, outside of book education, and more of a hands-on education through athletics. All right. So we've been going at it for about 5 years now. We started in 2013 in October. So today is October 1st. This is our 5-year anniversary. So it is something that's very, very special to us. We've been doing it for 5 years and we're starting to take off. People are starting to take notice because we are a nonprofit organization. All right. So what we have, a little bit about AK. We offer football, basketball, and baseball. Football, basketball, and baseball. We have everything from 4 years old all the way up into college students or college athletes. Yeah. So what I want to do is bring on Nagi Harris, which is our next guy that we have coming up. We have to transition a little bit. We're running over time. Nagi Harris is going to come up, and just like Chardonnay, we have him to come speak just a little bit about Athletic Connection and his experiences, and how he's used Athletic Connection to get where he's here today. Just a little background on him. Nagi Harris has been with us for 4 years. This is his 5th year right now. He just got a full scholarship to St. Xavier University. What's going on, Nagi? How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good.
All right. So, I have a couple questions that, just like Chardonnay, that we're going to ask you about Athletic Connection.
Okay.
So, how has Athletic Connection helped you as an individual?
Oh, wow. Athletic Connection has helped me in a lot of aspects of my life. But one way that it has helped me a lot is how to give back and how to help. It's how to take someone with raw talent and teach them techniques so they can become an extraordinary person, which AK has helped me become a lot.
Okay. So next question is, how has Coach Brown, how have I helped you or impacted your life?
I want to say it started my freshman year when you became my algebra teacher. Just being another father figure in my life was enough for me. Somebody that was there on a daily basis to tell me or not tell me, but show me what and what not to do. Lead me to the right path, being in such a destructive world. So I really appreciate that.
Oh, not a problem, man. You about to make me shed a tear, man. You know, whatever. But the third question I want to get into is, what was your most memorable moment with Athletic Connection?
Oh, wow. Okay. This might seem funny, but my most memorable moment was the step and nod.
Okay.
So for those who don't know what the step and nod is, it's a receiver move, and it's a move to deceive the cornerback or the defender and fake them one way, and you're supposed to go the other way. So when I first learned this, it opened my eyes up to route running so much. It just made everything so easier, and building on techniques from that move just made football easier for me. So I really appreciate it as well.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, what advice would you give future Athletic Connection youth and athletes?
It's to never settle.
Okay.
Never settle. Never stop trying to strive for your goals. Always set goals for yourself, and once you complete one goal, set another goal, and just keep wanting to get better. Just keep wanting to achieve at different things, and like I said, just never settle. It's just the biggest thing I can tell anybody.
That's awesome, man. So I appreciate you, taking time out of your collegiate life to come down and, give back just like we have done, for you. So we're looking forward to you doing the same thing. Actually, he is working with Athletic Connection and the Brown House to start the next set of youth in the next generation to bring them up to positivity. All right. So the next thing that we want to get to is our Athletic Connection Corner, and we're going to do this every single week. We're going to obviously add to it. We'll add highlights, we'll add scores, and just the whole nine with that. Just giving you a little background of some scores throughout Chicago during football. All right, you got Clemente 36 and Foreman 30. Morgan Park beat Hubbard 7-6. North Lawndale lost to Back of the Yards 24-20. Proviso East took a loss to Hinsdale South 15-37. Hope Academy couldn't pull out the win. They lost to Providence 58-42. Leo defeated Christ the King 48-14. Phillips defeated Curie 42-0. Westinghouse took a loss to Perspectives 35-18. Kenwood with a monster win over Mather 52-0. Or with another monster win over King 50-0. Simeon beat Raby 43-0. Urban Prep Bronzeville 28, Clark 14, Marshall 58, Ag Science 8, and Collins 48, Sin 12. All right, so that'll be your wrap up for Athletic Connection Corner today, and we're going to get into our next set and our closing remarks. Thank you, Nagi, for coming up.
Thanks for having me.
Hope to see you soon.
You as well.
All right. So now we're going to come back and bring on our guests, well, not our guests, but the other half of our team, and Nicole Scott.
And before we start that, we do have a neighbor to know section. And today our neighbor to know is Eric Booker. It says, meet Eric Booker. He is the CEO of Destined for Greatness Athletics. The mission of the organization is to reach out to the youth by utilizing basketball as a tool to teach leadership and life skills. Eric mentors every child that comes through the program. A variety of topics and problem-solving solutions are discussed to address the difficult situations they face on a day-to-day basis. Eric also hosts a backpack giveaway for the children of the East Garfield Park community. This year was their second year having this event, and they gave away over 300 backpacks with supplies. Personal note from Eric, the reason I do what I do is because I feel obligated to our future leaders to help them achieve greatness, especially with all of the obstacles they face in today's society. Thank you, Eric, for being a game changer. And we're back, and we have our other half, our VP, Nicole Scott.
Hi everyone. Hello everyone. So in this section is the knowledge section. And in this section, we will be bringing relevant information about our community to you guys. So the theme of our show is creating new lanes. And so we were wondering if you guys knew anyone or any non-for-profits that are making a change in the community. And so we would like for you guys to go to our Facebook our Facebook page at the Brown House Experience and share any information about anyone who's creating new lanes. This also kind of piggybacks off of why I joined the Brown House Experience. I've been teaching for over 10 years, and I realized that our students need way more than just a typical education. Can you grow your own food? Are you self-sufficient? Do you handle rejection? These are some of the things that our kids are they deal with these things on a regular basis, and sometimes they don't handle it that well. And that's what the Brown House Experience is all about, teaching our girls and our boys how to handle difficult experiences, and also learning skills that propel them in life. So it's been an amazing experience, and I can't wait to share more in our next knowledge section. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm going to love that knowledge section right there, man. That's going to be one of my favorite ones.
Yes.
This is our very first show. We're wrapping things up right now, so just some housekeeping things. We will be on next Monday at the same time at 7:30. Be sure to tune in. Tell a friend too. We're trying to get as many viewers as we can. To just piggyback off of what Nicole said, we want to be able to create lanes, and by creating those lanes, we have to get more viewers. All right, so. Throughout the week, we're going to have some things on our websites and on our Facebook pages, www.thebrownhouseexperience.com and www.athleticconnection.com. You can also visit us on Facebook and Instagram for our Athletic Connection Corner for sports. We will definitely show highlights. So athletes, submit your top 3 highlights throughout the week, and on Athletic Connection Facebook page, we're going to vote in the top 5 highlights. We're going to show them on next Monday. So we also have some things educational wise, some experiences that we want to share with you guys. Man, we have some things that's lined up. Tia, you want to add?
Yes, next week, please tune in. So we have our 80s, 90s event coming up on October 13th. Next Monday, we have our host of our trivia contest, Sarita Love, the owner of Success Junkie. She will be in the studio joining us.
All right, Sarita.
Host our Jeopardy game. We're going to have an 80s, 90s throwback Jeopardy game next week here on the Brown House Experience, Pat TV, on Can TV.
Channel
so please
21.
join us. I do have to show you all Athletic Connections page because I didn't get to show you all the page. So let me show you really fast before we sign off. Here is Athletic Connections page. You can go to www.athleticconnection.com. You can find out all about their baseball registration, everything they have going on, football camps, baseball camps, basketball camps. They have it all. Teams, they have it all. Workout sessions for adults are starting tomorrow. So if you want to check out more from Athletic Connection, please go to their website. And here is the Brown House Experience again at www.thebrownhouseexperience.com. Check us out.
Look cute.
And also, just to give you a little bit of what Athletic Connection, another thing that we started with is our adult training. We not only train athletes, but I'm a personal trainer as well. So we start our adult training tomorrow. If you want more information on that, please visit our website. Please check out our Facebook, and please check out our Instagram. The Instagram is Athletic Connection, Athletic Connection Football, Athletic Connection Baseball, and AK Hoops.
And don't forget to go to our Facebook page and share any information about any non-for-profits that you know that are creating new lanes within the community. You guys have a great evening.
Thank you, and please join us next week.
Next week, same time, 7:30.
All right.
Hey.
All right.